This is day 4 of trying to be an underwater photographer, actually videographer today. I'm going to focus on doing some macro video, and I'm going to be taking the 90mm macro lens. I'm not going to worry about bringing lights today. I'm just going to try to use natural light and see what I find. Taking underwater macro videos is probably the thing I'm most excited to use this camera for. The ocean is literally filled with tiny, super interesting creatures that most people never even stop to look at when they're diving. But once I got in the water, I quickly found out how much harder macro video is compared to macro photography. Holding the camera steady enough for just 10 seconds while trying to keep the subject in focus felt nearly impossible. So I looked for places where I could rest my arms and camera to keep everything steady without touching any coral. And even then, it was hard to keep the subject in focus for the entire clip, especially if it moved out of the middle of the frame. The camera would just refocus on the background. Eventually, I just decided to concentrate on bottom-dwelling fish that I knew weren't likely to move. And even though this camera comes with animal eye autofocus, I felt like it really struggled to find the fish's eyes. But I wasn't surprised because many fish have eyes that completely blend in with their bodies. But if it could detect the eyes, it locked in and stayed in focus. My favorite videos and interaction today came from an animal you probably can't even see at the bottom of the screen. This is a crocodile fish, whose primary defense mechanism is to stay camouflaged and completely still, making him the perfect subject to film as he was having a little spa day getting cleaned by a cleaner wrasse. These little fish are really crucial parts of the ecosystem because they remove any dead skin and parasites from larger fish, helping to keep them healthy. I hope you liked my very first attempt at macro underwater video, and tomorrow I'll be trying wide angle video.